What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. So today's video is something that I've been watching a lot, like in the last week on YouTube. And it was really interesting to me when I was watching it, and so I decided to make a video of me doing the same thing. So I'm going to be ranking zodiac signs from the worst to the best, like based on my opinion from interactions with the zodiac signs. I literally came up with the idea to film this like 2 weeks ago, but I didn't realize how much time it was going to take to make out the list, because I'd make out the list and then I'd have to change it up, and yeah, it was just a lot, but I have my list finally set, and yeah, I'm just gonna let y'all know what's up. Before we get started, I am a Capricorn. My birthday is in December, it's December 27th, and I get along with most signs, but there are some signs that even though I do get along with them, they're not people that I would want to hang out with. Like, they're not somebody that I just hit up and hey, let's hang out, you know, I kind of have to just be around them. But there's some that I love, and there's one that I like that many people hate, and I don't really understand why, but we're just gonna get right into it. So, my number 12, my least favorite, the worst of the zodiac signs, is Aries. I don't know, I just get very cocky vibes from Aries people. They think that they're better than everybody else, they think that they look better than everybody else, they're just kind of, I don't know, and they brag about it too, you know, they're kind of very outspoken about their cockiness, and it's really annoying to me. I don't know, I butt heads with Aries a lot, and I don't really hang out with any of them. I don't know any that I do hang out with a lot, or any that I even really talk to. So if you're an Aries out there, I'm sorry that that's how it be. That's all I have to say about them, but we're gonna move on to number 11. My number 11 is Leo. So I know a lot of Leos. I don't know what it is about the month of August, but there's literally, I know somebody who has a birthday on almost every single day in August. I don't know what it is, but Leos. I literally wrote out, all I put for Leo is narcissistic. So I'm not saying that every single Leo I know is this way, but a lot of them are very they think the world revolves around them, and they act like they're the best thing that's ever happened to this world. And they also like to play victim in a lot of situations that they create. Like, if you're in an argument about something that they did, they somehow find a way to turn the whole situation onto you. And that's really frustrating to me, and that's why I don't really get along with a lot of them. But a lot of them, well, not a lot, some of them that I do know are very cool people to be around, and I get along with them mostly, but a lot of them, I can't do it. I can't even stand to be in a room with them. And I don't know, a lot of people don't like Leos either. I don't really know what it is about them, but they're a lot. They're a lot to deal with, and I don't blame you if you don't like them. The next one, number 10. Number 10 is Sagittarius. Now, both of my parents are Sagittarius, and Sagittarius are, I'm trying to think of a word to describe them. Crazy. They're crazy, not funny crazy. I'm like, they're like crazy. I don't know. Sorry, mom and dad, but y'all are crazy. I don't know. I don't really get along with Sagittarius. Which explains why me and my parents butt heads a lot. I don't even know why I don't know how I ended up with 2 Sagittarius parents, so the Lord's really trying me. I'm not even gonna lie. Number 9 is Taurus. Alright. Honestly, I only know like one Taurus that like I'm sure I know a lot, but I've only ever hung out with one that I actually know and I've spent time with, and oh my god, they are annoying. Oh my god, they're so annoying. Like, they're very, I feel like they try to fit in, and like, they're very, I'm trying to find a word. They're very like, they want to do what you're doing. Like, if they consider you a best friend and they're hanging out with you, they're gonna want to do what you're doing. And they're also very two-faced. Like, if they have 2 different groups of friends, then when they're with this group of friends, they're gonna talk crap about this group of friends, and then when they're with this group of friends, they're gonna talk crap about this group of friends. So, yeah, I can't stand to be around them. They're very, I don't know, they try too hard, in my opinion, to fit in, and it can be super annoying. So I probably just said annoying like 7 times, but on my list it literally says annoying. So, sorry, Taurus, but that's just how it be. So my number 8 is Libra. And I just put this on the list because I honestly don't think I know any Libras. Like, I don't know any Libras. That's why I just threw them there, because I literally looked up the dates, and I've sat here and thought about people who I knew that were Libras, and I just don't know any. So I just kind of threw them on the list, like, in the middle, you know, because, like, I can't hate them because I don't know any of them, and I can't like them because I don't know any of them. So there's my number 8. So number 7, which is weird that I put this at number 7, but is Capricorn, because I'm a Capricorn. But Capricorn people I feel like there's 2 types. Like, I feel like there's a really like outgoing, like off the wall, needs ADHD medicine because, okay, my camera died and then I had to go somewhere, but I'm back. So anyways, what I was saying was Capricorn. I only know the very hyper ones that can be annoying, and I feel like that's kind of why they're number 7 on my list, because I can only stand to be around them for a certain amount of time before I'm like, okay, like, I need to go home, like. But I think I'm more of like a laid back Capricorn. Like, I'm never like, you know, like, I've never been the type of person who needed to like be told to shut up because they're being too much. But yeah, I do feel like there's 2 different ones, the laid back ones and the very like off the wall ones. But Capricorn people are pretty chill people to be around. It's just that if I could not be friends with a bunch of them, that'd be fine, because they can be, I wouldn't say flaky, but very to themselves sometimes. So like, sometimes you be like, hey, you want to hang out? And they're like, no, I don't want to, I'm busy. And they're literally laying in bed. It's me. That's me. I'm talking about myself. But yeah, Capricorns are number 7. They're not my favorite, but they're not my least favorite. They're just kind of there. Number 6, which is Pisces. Pisces are pretty chill. They're the ones that I know are very hyper, and they talk a lot. Did I make a note for them? yeah, but they're very hyper, they talk a lot, but they have a good vibe to them. Like, they're very fun to be around. You don't really see them like down a lot. Like, they always try to, make everybody laugh and happy, and they just their mood can switch up real quick, but other than that, they're usually in a great mood, they're happy, and they enjoy being around people, and they just kind of bring the party out. So, number 5 is Virgo. I'm trying to think. I know a few Virgos. I would say that Virgos are people that, like, you either vibe with them or you don't. They can be bossy. I don't know, I can vibe with them usually, but sometimes I'm like, okay, like, you're getting on my nerves, I need to leave. But other than that, they're pretty chill. They are very friendly, like, they make friends with people easily. But they also, like, cut people off easily, so be careful with them. But other than that, they're usually pretty chill. All of them that I know are really smart too. Like, they're like extremely smart, and like hanging out with them. But sometimes I just need a break from everybody. So but yeah, Virgos, pretty chill, very whatever, make friends easily. They do tend to switch up. Like, they can hang out with one group of people, and then, like, if something happens that, like, takes them off or something, they will switch up to, like, a completely different group of people to hang out with. But, you just have to not get too attached to them or anything, because they will cut you off real quick if they don't like you. But I haven't had that problem yet, so. Number 4. 4 is Scorpio. I don't know that many Scorpios. I think I know like 3 maybe. I might know more, but Scorpios are pretty, I'm trying to find a word. They just, like, they don't show much emotion. Like, they literally could be like, they could be in the best mood ever, and they're gonna be like, But I actually get along with them pretty great. I have a lot in common with most of them. Like, I don't know, most Scorpios that I know, like, I enjoy the same things they enjoy, or I have the same taste in clothes as they do, or I like the same hobbies that they like. So I get along pretty well with them. I don't really have any problems with them, which I'm sure some people do, but they're pretty chill to hang out with. And they tend to be very, like, blunt, I guess. Well, like, if they say something, like, they could be dead serious about something, but they're not going to show emotion when they say it. Like, they could be like, yeah, it was the best night of my life. And you're going to be like, are they being sarcastic? And they're not. Like, they're being dead serious. They just don't show emotion. But I'm kind of like that too. Like, I literally rarely show emotion on my face. I've actually had a professor ask me why I never showed emotion one time, and it's just, that's just my face. My face does speak for myself sometimes. If somebody's annoying me, I'm like, but that's kind of how Scorpios are. They kind of react with their face. So if you're making them mad, you're gonna know, but if you're putting them in a good mood, you're not gonna know. So number 3, this one was I don't know, I'm still kind of iffy about this one, but my number 3 would be Aquarius. Aquarius are really fun to hang out with because they're outgoing. Like, they'll literally talk to anybody. They interact with people well. They're very fun. They like to dance, sing. They're just, like, if you were to go out with somebody, like, out to, like, a party or something, I would probably go with an Aquarius because They're gonna make your night fun. They're gonna be doing stupid stuff all night so you can laugh at them. They're gonna get way too intoxicated and you're probably gonna have to take care of them, but at least you had fun. But yeah, they're really fun to hang out with. I personally, pretty sure one of my sisters is an Aquarius, and I can definitely see this in her. In other Aquariuses I know, they all act the same. They don't have the same personalities, but they do act the same. They just talk well. They get along with people well. They literally could talk to anybody. It could literally be a stranger, and they're gonna be like, "Hey, how are you? How's your day been? Like, where are you from? What do you do?" And I'm like, "Cause I ain't gonna talk to no stranger. I don't even talk to my friend. I don't even talk to people I actually know. If I see them in public, I'm hiding. That's who I am." So, my number 2, I had a hard time choosing between my number 1 and my number 2 because they're both fun to hang out with, but some of them can be a little too much. So my number 2 is a Cancer. Cancers are very emotional at times, but they're also really fun to be around because they're constantly finding something to do and finding people to hang out with and finding places to go out, and like they're just always doing something. But they also literally are so sensitive. They'll literally cry for any reason. You can literally look at them wrong and they're gonna start crying. So I think that's why they were my number 2, because like, yeah, I enjoy their company and I like hanging out with them, but sometimes they're emotional and I don't know how to deal with people when they cry, because I'm like, what are you doing? What am I supposed to do? You know, like, because like I know people who are really good at comforting people who are upset, but then there's me, and like if you start crying and I'm around, I'm literally gonna be like, why is it crying? Like, yeah, Cancers are pretty fun to hang out with, but they will cry, and they will cry at the club. Like, literally, they'll literally cry at the club. So my last one, which honestly, this is probably like the worst for a lot of people, which I don't really know why they hate on this zodiac sign so much, but a lot of times I hear people giving the zodiac sign so much hate. But my number 1 is Gemini. Gemini are very fun people to hang out with, and I vibe with Gemini as well, just because if I don't like somebody, I'm not going to hang out with them, and they're the type of person, if they don't like somebody, they're not going to hang out with them either. And they kind of, I wouldn't say switch up, but like, they catch on to your vibe, and then they just kind of match up with it. And I feel like that's why I like Gemini so much, and I feel like that's why some people don't like them, because they consider that being fake. But I mean, I kind of, you know, like if I'm with somebody who's like off the wall, like I'm gonna be off the wall too. Or if I'm with somebody who's like laid back, I'm gonna be laid back too. But that's how Geminis are. Like, if they're hanging out with a group of people who are just like off the chain, then that's how they're gonna be. Or if they're with somebody who's like laid back or whatever, they're gonna be the same way. But Geminis are very fun to hang out with. They're very, I wouldn't say they're very, like, wild. They're not wild. They like to party. They'll literally hang out with anybody. As long as they like them. If they're getting along with them well, they'll hang out. But if not, then they're gonna leave. They can lead people on, which is why people probably don't like them either, because they will lead people on to get what they want. I guess that would be like them manipulating people, but I've never personally been manipulated by them, but I've seen them manipulate other people. But as long as they ain't doing that to me, then like, go right ahead, like, do your thing. But other people do their little list with this. It's like, I don't know, it's really weird how, depending on what your zodiac sign is, kind of bases how you vibe with other people. Because, like, some of these people on my list that are, like, closer to the worst than the best are, like, closer to best than the worst for other people. But, I don't know, I feel like the signs that people least like are the signs that I most like. So, I don't know. But I'm a very laid-back, blunt person. Like, I just say whatever's on my mind. And, you know, if I don't like somebody, I'm not going to talk to them. If I do like you and I see you in public, I'm probably not going to talk to you either, but that's not me being rude. That's just social anxiety, so I don't... But yeah, that's my list. I'm not trying to offend anybody with my list. That's just how it is. People are probably shocked by who my number one is because apparently Geminis are very disliked in the world. But comment down below what your list from worst to best is in the zodiac signs. And let me know what you think about my list. But that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and don't get offended by it because I wasn't trying to offend anybody. I was just stating my opinion. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, click the subscribe button down below. It literally takes like 2 seconds. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye! She'll be like, Push him out. Oh my god, I should be like, no, I don't need to do that. I need to be like, okay, I think that's a good enough thumbnail. I'm literally so hot right now. Okay.